Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt, and today, bringing you along for a bit of a ride. Today, we are headed on a couple airplanes, headed to Missouri from Colorado. Jared says the barrels are banging and they need to be blended, so that's what we do. Headed out of Grand Junction Regional Airport. Got about an hour flight to Denver, where I have to bust my fat ass across the airport to catch the flight to St. Louis. Tonight I'll be in St. Louis. Tomorrow in Bourbon, Missouri, blending some of the best barrels. Shot collar from a high learn. We just trying to make it die. Learn dirt road scholar, backwoods baller. Come to our holler and you gon' get slaughtered. Shot collar from a high learn. We just trying to make it die. Learn dirt road gone, backwoods brawn. If they got a problem, we tell them to bring it on. Back in the woods, getting me.
Welcome to St. Louis, where the local time is 8:20 p.m. Please stay comfortably seated until the seatbelt sign is off. You may continue to use and charge your phones and tablets. If you're sitting in an exit row, please don't plug your devices into the outlet. Don't forget to check your seat back pocket and area all around your seat to make sure you have all of your belongings, like those AirPods, jackets, perfumes, wallets, water bottles.
I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten since breakfast. And now, damn, it's good. All right, it's morning time. Ugh. Portsky got a couple extra hours of sleep because there was another visitor coming to Bourbon, Missouri this weekend to get my backpack on. And his flight was delayed, so sucks for him. Extra 2 hours of sleep for me. Hell yeah, pumped up, ready to rock and roll. Got to meet Bunch outside. He's picking me up in the wife's car. It's a friggin' sweet ass SUV. And it's a good thing because I bought all my stuff. I got everything. So, see you at Barrel King. Hey, it's that Bunch. Nice shirt. We made it. I'm dizzy, but we made it. We made it to Barrel King finally. Alec over here took his sweet ass time coming from New York. 2 planes, several delays. Friggin' piece of shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just kidding. He's a lovely guy, but we got to Barrel King a little bit late, and Sunday fun day. Got a bunch of barrels to start tasting through, coming up with a blend or 2 this weekend, hopefully. Not quite sure how it's gonna happen, what's gonna happen, but this is where we're at. Got Bunch here, got Jared here, yeah, freaking Alec from Whiskeyland TV here. It's gonna be a fun time. So, hell yeah. Just the beginning of the process. We're gonna kill it this weekend or what?
We're gonna murder it.
Yeah.
Cream cheese. What are you doing? What you doing, buddy?
I'm making a video too.
Are you?
Yeah. Look at all this wine. Look at all this wine. So expectations for me apparently are high this weekend. They want me to do some good blending. So we just got here, but I'm not gonna waste any time. I got a drill. I got some Glens, another one under my arm, like you can see. Walk with me. Walk with me. I'm excited to get into the blending process, but first, before we blend, we gotta drill. Alright, so I pulled samples with help. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 barrels that are between 8 and 12 years old. They are MGP, and then an apple brandy finished MGP, all sorts of shit. But we're gonna dig into it and find out if I can make anything worthwhile, or I'll go home with my tail between my legs. Am I scared? No. But I also lie sometimes. All right, day 2 here at the Barrel King. Yesterday I did a lot of tasting, probably too much tasting. Today is Monday, and Monday we're starting the blend. 2 barrels so far. 12-year high rye MGP, 12-year high rye MGP. Gonna pull a sample out of this bad boy and then go from there. So today's gonna be a big day. It's like 1 p.m. on Monday, second day at Barrel King, and great success. I picked 7 12-year barrels to go into a base blend for a 12-year Barrel King blend that's going to be phenomenal. And then I started working on a second blend, which I would consider to be my very first finished blend at Barrel King, something that has not a traditional secondary barrel finish, but an actual finish, an actual finished Barrel King release. I'm all dirty. Look at this. Look at that. Ugh, gross. Part of me wants to wash my hands. The other part of me says, Matt, it proves that you are a hard worker and a dirty boy. Second blend I've been working on came together pretty cool. Several months ago when we did the Sib Plus, September, we did September. September was 11-year barrels with a little bit of 9-year splashed in. After September was over, we still had some September barrels left that we didn't pick or choose or that weren't utilized. So I asked Bunch remotely from Colorado, I said, Matt Bunch, will you pour one of the Sib Plus barrels into an apple brandy barrel? And he said, your wish is my command. He shook his ass and his tail feather and did his magic genie stuff and bam, bam, boom. So since like October or November, we've had this Sib Plus sitting in an apple brandy barrel. When I was here 2 months ago, not great. It was not great. I was like, what the heck? Turns out, fast forward 2 months, and all of the barrels in there, all of those barrels are remarkable. They're just magic right now. The apple brandy Sib Plus barrel, phenomenal. We also have an apple brandy rye barrel next to that. Blended them together with a little turkey, leftover Ohana that was in a turkey barrel, and then some Philly blend stuff that's in a apple brandy barrel. And guess what? Magic happened. We made magic. Didn't we, Jared?
It's magical.
So I'm going to get off my ass. I'm going to go help Bunch do whatever he needs, even though he pretty much has everything taken care of. He's like a one-man show around here, but he's going to dump the barrels for the 12-year stuff and then dump barrels for Jared. I didn't even tell you about Jared's blend. Jared blended some port thing that blew my ever-loving mind. I don't even know what the hell it is. I didn't know that we could make that here. Jared, you never told me we could make that port stuff here. So good. He made it so good.
It was good.
Ridiculous. He's my best friend. So Bunch Right now, Bunch is dumping barrels. I picked 7 12-year barrels. Look in the back there, if you can see. I'm going to go back in the barrel house and pretend like I'm not a total waste of space. Did I blend 2 tremendous Barrel King offerings so far today? Yeah, I did. Am I proud of that? Bet your ass I am. Look how look at that. That's a working boy. That's a working boy right there. He's got all the dirt on him. So we're going to go back in the barrel house. We're going to help Bunch dump some barrels into a tank. Then we're going to taste the shit to make sure the shit we blended tastes like the shit we blended. If it doesn't, then I'll blame Bunch. If it does, I will pat myself on the ass. All right, let's head back there. Heading on back. Barrel number 1.
Fire-ass barrels we got from them, dude.
Alright, man, your first barrel's going in now, dude. America.
Truckers just trying to make some money, get out and burn rubber. Shot collar from a high, learn. We just trying to make a dollar. Dirt road scholar, backwoods baller. Come to our holler and you gon' get slaughtered. Shot collar from a high, learn. We just trying to make a dollar. Dirt road dawn, backwoods brawn. If they got a problem, we tell them to bring it on.
A shot collar from a holler. Born in that muddy where dirty pigs waller. In the thicket where them yuppies cannot follow. Homegrown hemp is growing, but them pines grow taller. Got a slough full of trot lines, woods full of drop tines. Everybody got shine, sample some but not mine. Cause that shit'll put some hair on your chest. Looking like a woolly mammoth, need some nair on my chest, yeah. The smoke dog told me don't you trust the city slicker. And now she ain't a keeper if that girl don't shoot the liquor. These city chickies can't handle our southern ways. On Saturday we wasted, Sunday morning we pray, yeah. A couple country spitters represent the Grand Division. Created such a buzz, we need a Narcan prescription. We got it out the mud and built it out of rough lumber. Used to barely mutter, now we blaring thunder, buddy. I'm a shot caller from a high, learn. We just trying to make a dollar. Dirt road scholar.
It's like, 100, that's a lot of gallons actually. 200 gallons?
I think everybody's kind of in the zone right now. Like, shit's just happening, you know? Yeah.
So
I purposely put it in a climate-controlled room so it could marry. I think it's going to help this a lot. And it'll keep, because, like, so this morning when we came in, there was a little bit of a tannin note on the back end, and I think by keeping it in here, it's going to keep that tannin note from pushing through.
So we put 8 barrels of 12-year, 36% MGP in there. Were they carefully selected? Yeah. But they were all really good, so it was a pretty easy task. Brought it into a climate-controlled room, and because Bunch says that's what you do. And I trust him. And I also trust him. Jared, did I do okay this weekend?
You did, actually. I mean, we had to had to coddle him a little.
Please wait. Take the ticket.
Do you smell smoke on that?
Yeah, a little bit.
Weird. Yeah. I've tried different glasses. But every time I covered it, I pulled it off and I'm like, but it's not on the palate. It's almost like a mesquite, like.
It is a little mesquite. It's almost like it got like that barrel got hot, like real hot.
That's the whole blend. Weirdly. So.